Welcome to part two of my reaction to Natural Science from Rush off of the album Permanent Waves. Just listen to that all the way through. Link for that is in the description below. That is part one. Right now I'm just going to talk about the song a little bit more, break it down a little bit, as well as kind of just wrap up this whole album because I just finished listening to that whole thing in one sitting. Absolutely fantastic. But let's talk about Natural Science for a second. Song is killer. Absolutely killer. Starts off, you're not really sure where it's going to go, right? But they give you that lead up and kind of like setting the tone of the song. And then those chords, those beautiful, beautiful, arpeggiated, layered, glorious Alex Lifeson amazing chords. And then it kicks in. And I said it at the end of part one, but man, when he sings that first Wheels Within Wheels, and it just is like, wow. And the song just gets going. Man, so much going on in that song. Oh, man, I wish I could just listen to it again right now and talk about it more because yeah, it starts with, I believe, 12-string guitar. Pretty calm. But man, that song gets busy. Whew. My brain, again, you guys, I can come to the end of these albums sometimes and I'm like, I don't have a total grasp on what I just listened to. So it's hard to formulate like clear thoughts for you guys. Because like I just listened to that song and I know I'm forgetting so much of it. There's so much to hear that it's like one listen just doesn't do it. There's so much. It's like I gotta just keep going back and I gotta listen to it again. I gotta and after I finish doing this for you guys, and after I finish reacting to all of these, I really want to go back at some point and listen all the way through, maybe like an album a day, and just do it just for myself, in my own time. Go through all the way and listen to them all again because it's so good, but it's so much to take in. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, I can't even think of anything more specific that I want to talk about Natural Science. But, you know, it's probably enough to just say that song is awesome. So, got the track list here on that full album, which we listened to all the way through in one sitting, as I said I was going to do, and I'm so glad that I did. Oh man, so we got The Spirit of Radio, Free Will, and Jacob's Ladder are the first three, or the first side. All of those songs are really good. I think of the three, I might prefer Free Will, probably. The Spirit of Radio, it's a classic. Everyone knows it, I think. Even people that don't know Rush inadvertently know The Spirit of Radio. Free Will is awesome. And then of the last three songs, it's such a toss-up for me between Different Strings and Natural Science. But if I had to choose, and thank goodness I don't, if I had to choose, Different Strings gotta take it for me. On this album, that to me is the standout song, which is very unexpected, but I absolutely loved it. I thought it has everything I want in a song, and I'm not gonna, go on and carry on about it. If you want to, hear what I said about it the first time, videos on the channel, obviously, but yeah, that song, that's the one. But there are so many. I mean, I don't think there's not a bad song on this album. There's just not. I mean, Whew, yeah, I'm certainly not going to pick a worst song because that implies that there's a bad song. But awesome album. Loved the inclusion of, more synth based stuff, the keys and stuff. It's really cool. Adds just another layer. I'm all about layers and bigness and production and all that fun stuff, which you guys know I love. This album had all of that, so I was absolutely not disappointed with any of it. Lots of really cool production stuff, from panning to layering to different sounds that were in there. Really, really, really good album on a whole. Not going to compare it to any Rush album because they're all different. They're all unique. They're all decidedly Rush, but they're all their own things and they're all fantastic up to this point. No reason to believe that it's going to go downhill. Next album up is Moving Pictures, and that's got some classics on it as well as some songs that I've never heard before. The ones I have heard, either, radio or if I've reacted to them back before I started this, chronological journey. But I'm still going to go through it all the way, the same way that I've done this in the last album. One sitting, one track at a time, start to finish. That's the way to do it. You guys were right. Absolutely love it. Well, you guys, that's going to wrap up this part 2 as well as this album. Whew. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to have to debrief after this, go grab myself a drink, sit down for a little bit and contemplate life and reassess my place in the world as a guitar player because much to learn. Much to learn, that's for sure. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my regular viewers. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the likes, comments. If you guys are not already a subscriber, please go ahead and hit that little button. And I hope to be seeing you guys in future videos. But for now, thank you for checking into this one. Thank you for being you. See you guys later.